In our assortments, Jakoparts and Elparts, you will find many products related to oil service.
With these products, you are well prepared for your oil change, and you will now learn more about each individual product.
Start with oil filter replacement during every oil service for optimal performance.
There are two kinds, one with a housing and corrosion protection, and the other has an oil filter insert. In some vehicles, you only have to replace the insert individually.
Yes, by changing it regularly, I also extend the life expectancy of the engine.
Engine, correct. In our online catalog, we have a variety of tools listed for each oil filter. Along with universal options like our oil filter wrenches, there's also the chance to choose a custom-made one that specifically caters to your needs. Yes, here I have a self-tightening adjustment mechanism with this one. Exactly. There are various sizes with a serrated interior, providing grip on the oil filter for easy opening.
And I have both left and right turning effect. This means I can use it for assembly and disassembly.
Here, we also possess a pair of silver oil filter wrenches specifically designed for Japanese cars. We always ensure these wrenches are perfectly matched to the vehicle or oil filter they are used on.
Now we can proceed to the oil drain screwdriver or magnetic lifter, which happens to be one of my preferred tools. Using this handy tool, I can effortlessly extract the oil drain plug, securely and above all, cleanly.
Of course, you simply loosen the screw first with your tool, which means that it is loose, and then you take the magnetic lifter and can go over and unscrew the remaining thread quite safely with our magnet.
I inherently prevent any harm caused by hot oil and the hassle of dealing with the spillage in the bucket. This strategy allows me to effortlessly ward off both burns and messy situations. I also have my screw right on the magnet. It doesn't fall into the oil drain container, so it's also a clean thing, and I don't have to search for it.
Next, we have our filling funnel. We can simply unscrew the top part and screw it onto the filling spout for added convenience and ease. This useful feature enables a smooth filling process.
We also have an angled adapter attached.
Exactly. There's also the option with the long rod at the bottom, for example, to fill the oil dipstick opening, like for transmission oil.
Correct. Finally, when it comes to the funnels, we possess the universal funnel as well. I can use that very well to drain liquids.
Indeed, there may be instances where a funnel is necessary to fill the vehicle, as you mentioned before. On other occasions, it may be required to remove the liquid. However, difficulties can arise due to the presence of large axles positioned underneath. In situations where the oil could flow onto the axle, utilizing a funnel or black mat would be advantageous in diverting the oil.
Our quick flow is also a great tool. You can simply use a drill or cordless drill. And then I can very effectively refill, for example, transmission oil, coolant, and so on.
Or also extract, as you nicely said, one-handed operation. Sometimes you need to suck something out.
Yeah.
Some people have poured windshield cleaner into the coolant. For that, it is, of course, also perfectly suitable. And as mentioned, with one hand drilling, so screwing, and with the other hand, you can then nicely fill the hose into the corresponding expansion tank or spare tank. What we also have, of course, is an adapter set, meaning there are sometimes situations where I can't easily reach with the hose, and there are optional solutions available. Here, you have the opportunity to utilize a variety of different tips, allowing you to effectively reach those areas.
Yes, another feature is our plastic oil drain plug set. These plugs should be replaced with every oil change, correct?
The oil drain plug doesn't seal as well afterward, meaning there's a risk of an oil stain at the customer's place, in the driveway, for example. And what's nice about the set is that it also includes the tool.
Yes, so 3 adapters to loosen or tighten the oil drain plug. And of course, the most common oil drain plugs are also included in the set.
Not included in the set, but available in our program, is the oil drain plug for Mercedes.
The reason for it coming later was that the set had already been made, and Mercedes had not given their approval at that time. However, their approval has now been obtained. Therefore, you can reorder it by using the suffix number 005.
And all oil drain plugs included can also be ordered individually.
We have our repair kit for oil drain threads. Aluminum is often used in engine and gearbox parts.
As you know, aluminum is soft, thus it is prone to damage.
Yes, damage to threads can occur very quickly.
The repair would be very labor intensive because you would have to go ahead and disassemble something, and in that case, you don't have to wait for a spare part. You have our sets and can proceed to repair directly on site.
Our solution is the repair kits for the oil drain plugs.
Exactly, there are different versions, with one size in the small sets, and the large set includes multiple sizes with the necessary components.
At this moment, you could also choose to enlarge the hole to the next bigger size if a thread happens to be damaged. In our collection, the oil drain screws and the sealing gaskets are also included.
And of course, the corresponding drills. As seen, you're equipped for oil service with our product.
You can find more information in our online catalog or in the description text below this video.